just on the other side of the ball.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to apologize for our tardiness this evening. I understand that it is 1 after. Folks on the internet, I'll talk to you first. Can you hear me on the internet? I think a thumbs up in the chat is what we need there. Jenny, do we have any thumbs ups in the chat? We're checking. Welcome, everybody that's here in person. I'm happy to see all y'all. It is April, almost May. We have yet to see our April showers, but the rain will catch up with us eventually. But as usual, even with our semi-drought conditions, the trails are updated each day. Dave does that second thing after he wakes up, and make sure that those it's second, right, Dave? Second. That those are accurate for y'all. So make sure to check that before you head out and about. Wayne is typically here to welcome everybody. And I will say that Wayne, it's a bummer. Wayne is moving next month. Boo. Boo. So the next time you see Wayne, which may be this Friday, he's throwing his own going away party, which I love about Wayne. It's going to be over at Next Level Brewing on Friday evening. So if you're partial to Wayne and his membership antics or his leadership skills or whatever it is, Wayne has been a huge help to AMBC over the last few years, and we really appreciate what he has done for us. So if he was here tonight, we would let him buy you guys a beer, but I would be willing to buy his beer tonight. But he's not here, so that's working out for us this evening. But I would typically say, be nice, say hello. He would guilt y'all into a membership. I'm going to let Jenny do that this evening. So Jenny, guilt, thick, lay it on thick.
Okay, well, I might save some of the guilt tripping for a little bit later when I'm going to talk about our membership drive, which is coming up in May 1st through 31st. So you have a whole month of excitement coming your way and more guilt coming your way. As Matthew said, be nice, say hello. If it's your first time here, please let me know at the end of the meeting. Come say hey. If it's your first time seeing somebody here, please say hello and be welcoming. We want people to, hello. We want people to feel welcomed and included and make sure that we are a welcoming community, making new friends every day. So we have some member deals, some exciting things coming up. Oh, speaking of Wayne. Do we want to take a pause?
No.
Okay, Wayne, what's up?
He should have been timeless.
We were just chatting about you, Wayne.
Matthew said he was buying you a beer.
Oh, goodness.
So we've got some new member deals headed your way. First, we have, as of a week ago, we added Foothills Physical Therapy Group to our partner deals, and we actually have someone here today, Summer, to chat about Foothills deals. And then in May, with the membership drive, we're going to have 4 new deals coming. I'll tell you a little bit more about those later. Remember that with the Sorba transition that happened last April, some people still kind of fell off if they had a recurring membership because that was through IMBA, and then it reset through Sorba. So just make sure that you're a member. You can check easily in the app. If you're not sure, you can ask me. Just email me, jenny@ambcnox.org. And if you have any questions about your membership, let me know. I think that's all I got for now. Oh, sorry. Your food ready? Oh, okay. All right. And we're going to pass it to Summer. Are you ready, Summer? All right. This is Summer from Foothills Physical Therapy Group.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you. Hello, everybody. So my name is Summer Calloway. I'm a physical therapist, and I work at Foothills Physical Therapy Group right actually here in South Knoxville. So we're right next to the Kroger's on Chapman Highway. So if you need to find us, that's where we are. We treat a lot of different things, but one thing that we offered to you guys via your membership is 20% off a pair of custom orthotics. So what that gives you a discount on is normally it's about a $400 value. So you're getting 20% off of that. And it covers basically a 3-in-1 deal. So you come in, you get evaluated, you get casted for that custom pair of orthotics, and then it also covers when they get in the fitting for those. So if you yourself or know somebody who's not here who would benefit from a pair, they should fit right in your mountain biking gear and shoes and regular tennis shoes. So if you guys have questions about that, just let me know. Some of the other things that we plan to add as of August 1st, we are opening up Summit Bodywork, which is going to be right next door to us, to provide the community with a place where recovery meets restoration. So we're going to offer Swedish stress relief, deep tissue sports massage, and eventually prenatal massage, along with an esthetician to provide facials and sugar scrubs. And then as soon as that opens, we'll be updating the discounts to the memberships to you guys around August 1st. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Summer. We met Summer and the Foothills group last year over at Outlandish, and you may have seen them at Fall Festival as well, which they'll be joining us for Fall Festival again this year, I am sure. Just on recaps, I wanted to thank everybody that came out to the work party. That was a partnership with CVTA, and I'm looking at Doug, but I know Doug and I were not there because we were at the Sorba Summit over in North Carolina. But so CVTA and AMBC met up at Norris for a work party up there. Had the crew from Harper's Bike Shop slinging meals for lunch, so we're really appreciative to the crew from Harper's Bike Shop for lunch up there. Longstanding beverage sponsor Creature Comforts helped us out with that, and those who took advantage of it, I hope they did. They had a great deal at Clinch Valley Brewing after the fact. They were working on Marine Railway Trail, which is on the other side of the dam, so it's in the state park zone. If you haven't been up to Norris to check out some of the newer trails that are up there, you owe it to yourself to do that. I had a reminder on here for trail closures that we've got going on right now in the urban wilderness. The drop-in is working on their site grading right now, and so the signs are still up. The closure of Campground Connector, part of it is still closed. There are detour signs, there are signs at the top, and there's signs at the bottom. So you can still make decent loops over there, but while they're doing their site grading, we don't have access to that portion. We will rebuild that as soon as that's complete, and they look to be making quite a bit of progress over there. So Carter's nodding. He's got his thumbs up. We're in good shape over there. So that's always a reminder. My plug for private landowners. We're super lucky to have access on private lands, and don't take advantage of it. Stay on trails and be nice. Say hello. Take your litter with you. That kind of thing. Social rides. Had some great social rides. I noticed last Tuesday over at Baker Creek, a giant group, or a couple groups headed out on social rides. So Amanda and Brian and Philly D and Missy Petty, thank you so much. Anybody who is looking to get involved more with social rides, just reach out to Brian or Amanda on that front, and you can help out. It is low stress, high reward. Good fun, having good fun folks there. On the social ride front, Cinco de Mayo is the next social ride, and that's going to be over at Meets Quarry. And the news on the street, news at the quarry is that Scott Smith is bringing his grill out and is grilling tacos, slinging tacos on Cinco de Mayo. So if you've ever had any of TVB's food, you know you should be there for the Big Fun Tuesdays, which is happening on Cinco de Mayo. So I know that I've got Trailblazers that evening, but I'm gonna hightail it over to the quarry after that to make sure that I get some tacos. We had a great event at the end of the Parkway at the end of the week. So the mayor's budget address, the state of the city. We understood the city has made some great strides, and they've got a lean year for the budget. but the mayor made a point of calling out AMBC for our awesome trail work and her commitment to making sure that our organization has what we need to make sure that trails get maintained. So put your hands together for awesome trail funding in the future. And that's coming on the heels of an IMBA designation that Knoxville garnered last month. April 1st, they came out, no joke, April 1st, they came out with a list of trail towns. And AMBC was listed as one of their trail towns. And it's something that we already know. I think everybody here understands that we are a community that's built around trails. We understand it, we get it. But this is a credential that that just makes it clear as day. And the mayor made a note about that in her address last week as well. So appreciate that. Jenny, you want to do a volunteer shout out? Yeah, come on up here. So we need to do better about thanking our volunteers, I think. And so we're trying to do better about that. That's one reason that I heckled Wayne, even though he wasn't here. He can review that tomorrow from the comfort of his home on video. But this last month, you shared some photos that Leslie Kmeyer. Where's Leslie? Where is she? She's right there. That Leslie Kmeyer shot. And we just really appreciate what she does. So a lot of the imagery that we get to provide is thanks to Leslie. And so I would like everybody to stand for just one moment and clap for Leslie, because Leslie is now, there we go, now hopefully more of a sung hero of AMBC, similar to some of the other sung and unsung heroes of ours. You know, other folks that make us look really good would be like George Middlebrooks with a side project, who works on all of our web stuff. And so if you look at our Trailblazers site, that's George and a side project. When our Fall Fest, bike down. It's still there. It's fine. Everything's okay. Our Fall Fest site is going to be brand new this year thanks to George's handiwork. Our website looks great because of George's handiwork. So, you know, I think that folks like George and Leslie and Mary Beth Tugwell all make our organization work. So thank you. Thank you. Jenny, do you want to describe some of the photos that you've used, or have we beat this dead horse? Have we done this? What does Leslie think? Would you wish to be talked about more, Leslie?
No, we should recognize someone else. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not prepared to recognize anybody else right now.
Thank you.
But
Let me just say that as I have been working on kind of the social media front, marketing, print materials, as I look through all of AMBC's photos, it's always the Leslie ones. And they're all over our website. They're all over our print materials. They're showing up all over our social media. She's already come to 2 different Trailblazers in 2 different locations, and she's planning to come to the next 2 Trailblazers in 2 different locations, including Concord, which is a 30-plus minute drive west. So just a big thank you to Leslie. The photos of these kiddos just having so much fun on the bikes, on the trails, is awesome to see, and it's amazing how she captures that emotion and that excitement, and just it makes you want to keep riding and makes you want to keep doing what you're doing, because you can see these faces that usually you can't even see because they're in front of you, and they're going fast and they're riding, but somehow she captures it, and it's just awesome. So y'all will be seeing more of those Trailblazers photos both on the website and on social media, and we'll be sharing them all over the place. So thank you, Leslie.
awesome. Woo! In other trail-related news, I wanted to touch base on 2 sort of regional projects that are happening right now, and just let you know that Hall's Top Trails up in Hartford are still moving forward. The Forest Service is getting closer to releasing the public comment for the NEPA, and so as soon as that is released, everybody in our email web will get an email from us for sure to make some public comment about the trails up at Hartford. And so looking forward to seeing potentially shovels on the ground in the fall for that one. That's a pretty big ask, but the team that's working on it right now is really thinking they're getting close to that. Another regional trail that we've been just sort of helping on is the Highlander Rail Trail, which is the rail trail corridor that is about 42 miles from just outside of downtown Oneida to the border of Frozen Head. And they're making great progress on that one. They will be back at Fall Fest. They're going to be releasing some additional social media on sort of what they need out of the public in the future. There are going to be also some more coordinated rides. And so if you guys are interested in exploring that corridor, we will have some rides that we can join them on. And they're actually going to come and help us out at Big South Fork on National Trails Day. And dig with us up there at Bandy Creek. So appreciative to that group. Norris Poker Ride was postponed, folks, so it was to be last weekend. The new date is May 9th, I believe. That is Saturday before Mother's Day. So if that's something that you didn't have on your schedule, certainly consider joining for that poker ride. Jenny, I think it is your turn to talk about upcoming events, which I stole your thunder on one.
That's okay. I'll just repeat it. First, I actually want to introduce Madison Janes. She is here to chat about a study that she is doing as a master's student at UT on trail users' experience with off-highway vehicles. So I'm going to give it over to Madison. Here you go.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yep.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm a master's student. And I just defended my thesis, and we're wrapping up a project with the Tennessee Division of Forestry where we are getting in touch with people who recreate in other ways other than off-highway vehicles, because the Division of Forestry wants to know their perspectives and observations about off-highway vehicles. So if you've been to a Tennessee state forest in the past 5 years, have seen off-highway vehicles, and would like to interview, please come let me know. Or if you have questions or anything like that, I'll be here until the end of the meeting. So let me know. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Madison. Yes, be sure to chat with Madison if you are willing to help with that study. Okay, so more upcoming events. Matthew already mentioned social rides. We've got first Tuesdays at Meads Quarry, third Tuesdays at Baker Creek. Have had some awesome feedback. Pretty sure at our last social ride, we had multiple folks who actually became members because they had so much fun. So shout out to our social ride volunteers and everybody who was there, because that is awesome that people felt welcomed and had a great time. Also, if you like riding and social riding on Tuesdays, Tennessee Valley Bikes is also hosting Easy Rider, which is similar to our social ride, but it's on the opposite Tuesdays. So you can just ride every single Tuesday pretty much. So definitely check out their social media for more information about their Easy Rider rides. And then, as Matthew mentioned, Big Fun Tuesdays start in May, first one Cinco de Mayo. Definitely show up to Meads Quarry for some good tacos, a social ride, some fun. And hopefully Matthew can swing by after Trailblazers. And then we've got Outlandish this weekend. So we have multiple rides planned for this weekend. We've got a social ride and a joy ride, both at 9 a.m., meeting at Meads Quarry. And then we've also got a kids and youth mountain bike ride for kids from 2nd grade through 12th grade. And we'll split up as needed, and it'll just be an awesome, fun time. Some of our Trailblazers kids are already signed up, and I know that some of the AYC kids will be there as well. So hope you all can make it to Outlandish, whether you're there for a ride or fun other adventures. There's paddling, climbing, other things going on. And you can sign up for those on our website at ambcnox.org/outlandish. Then we've got National Trails Weekend. So save the date, first weekend of June. We're going up to Big South Fork. As we do always, this will be my first time there. So I'm excited about that. We are working with the Big South Fork Bike Club. So we'll have camping, we'll have a work party, we'll have group rides, and we'll have good food as well, including a potluck and including a post-work party lunch as well. And if you guys have any events that you want to share, biking group rides, something else going on, on the trails, let me know. Just send me an email and I can get it on our calendar. We're trying to make sure that the community has all the information they need to be part of any events that they want to be part of, and we want to be a resource. So let me know if you guys have any events that you want to add to our calendar. And then we've got Trailblazers. I'm repping Trailblazers tonight. We've got our rubber chicken on the sleeve, in case you didn't see that. They are kind of like our little mascot because they are a fun thing to ride your bike over, and they make this awesome squeak sound. And they're just super fun for games. So I had to rep the shirt and show y'all. But it's crazy. We're over halfway through our second season of Trailblazers. So we only have 3 more weeks left. Tomorrow and then 2 more weeks. So I want to thank all of our volunteers for Trailblazers. We have about 8 volunteers at each location, which is awesome, who are there pretty much every week working hard to make the kiddos have fun, teach them how to be good trail stewards, and make sure that they're safe on the trails and on their bikes. We also, like I said, we have an outlandish ride with a couple Trailblazers kiddos already signed up. And then we've got a summer program coming up that Dave and the team have been working hard on a box truck to transport some bikes that we got from Boys and Girls Club to use for a different location Boys and Girls Club Trailblazers program. So we're really excited for that program to start in the summer. It'll be through June and July. It'll be a free program for the Boys and Girls Club off of right next to Sharps Ridge off of Karras Road, I believe. And thank you to 2 Bikes for helping us kind of fix up some of those bikes and get some materials because some of them needed a good amount of love. I'm going to pass it off to Madison from Joyride now to share about our women's group ride, past and upcoming things going on. Here you go, Madison.
Hey everybody, I'm Madison or Maddie with Joyride. If you're not familiar with Joyride, that is the women's program through AMBC. So our mission is to get more women on bikes, get comfortable in the woods, no one gets left behind. So for April, we did have to cancel yesterday's ride due to the rain and wet trails. But we will have our next ride out at Landish Festival. So that is 9 a.m. going out of Meads Quarry. We'll have a group for beginners and beginner plus. And then our next ride's looking ahead to the summer for Big South Fork weekend, first weekend of June. That Sunday, we'll have a women's ride going out. And then in July, we're going to do a Cades Cove social, which we haven't done before. For the vehicle-free Wednesdays, we're going to go out July 15th and do a social ride for that. So everything is on the Joyride landing page. We're always looking for more riders, more volunteers, and our email address is on there. So if you ever have questions or want to get involved more, just let us know. Thanks.
I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Chris from AYC.
Thank you. Chris Joyce with Appalachian Youth Cycling. So just an update on what we have going on. We have our regular weekly rides are in full swing now with a Monday ride out west at Concord. And then Thursday ride is here south. It's either Forks of the River or we've been doing once a month at Baker. Turns out to be pretty popular. So, but we've been really fortunate to have good turnout, and especially with the younger kids. And everybody always asks, what's your age? What ages do you do? And so we've always been focused on, more of your middle school and high school. But we've had a lot of 3rd and 4th graders out there who know how to ride a bike and know how to use the brakes. Come on out. They've had the numbers, and so happy that just at one of the last practices, we had more girls than boys. So bring them all. It's really wonderful. And a shout out to our coach volunteers. We have about 20 coach volunteers. We're so fortunate, and about 60 to 70 riders. So it's a great crew having a great time. And also, as Jenny said, we will be repping at Outlandish. So come play bikes. We'll have our coaches there to help lead rides, so we can cover the gamut of abilities and ages between Trailblazers and us. Should be a fantastic time. So there you go.
Thank you, Chris. All right, before I hand it over to Dave with crew updates, I wanted to make one note about Outlandish. It looks like a soggy schedule for Friday evening, potentially. So I would encourage you to go say goodbye to Wayne, potentially, or save up some energy for Saturday. If the trails are damp, the rides are still going to go off in the morning, and we're going to go explore some of the new features in South Knoxville. A la rail line, if you will. So if you haven't ridden the rail line, that'll be a great opportunity. If the rain really does come through, we'll sort of pivot to that. And also a note on Outlandish is there's quite a bit of music that's going on throughout the day and into the evening with that. And I want to say over 80 or 90 vendors, a lot of which are nonprofits. So a lot of good community information at that. Dave, what's the crew been up to? Do you need this?
Yeah, sure. What you got?
This is the first I'm seeing of this list. We've been doing stuff. I don't know if you guys noticed Kellogg's craft project right before this got going. He saw we're on the news. They had the little mic. I don't know what you call this, but now we get to do kind of like a news correspondent thing with this.
It's a mic flag.
Mic flag.
Yeah. Industry term.
This?
Hey.
We couldn't find one of those coffee cup things that keeps you from burning your hands, so this was the next best thing out of the recycle bin. So, cheers. Yeah.
That was not on the list, Dave.
No, I know. I'm going off the strip. Anyway, the crew's been busy. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Really just kind of loose ends, small potatoes, kind of the less sexy stuff that kind of keeps everything moving, trying to get everything drying out quicker when we do get the rain, which has been pretty few and far between recently. But we've been fixing bridges, we've been nicking drains, and just trying to stay on top of this stuff so that when the rain does come, stuff will dry out faster. We can keep things open. Baker Creek, keep the gates open as much as possible. And some of the places like Icy King and some other places that we don't necessarily spend as much time trying to go over there and check some boxes on some stuff that might have fallen by the wayside. We're trying to get rid of some old bridges that are falling apart, just creating some ride arounds, some turnpiking with some culverts, and just keep everything as, like where it takes less maintenance to keep it as good as possible. Because some of the older stuff, especially like King, was built by, this is a whole nother era. What?
Not the Romans.
Not the Romans. Maybe the Greeks. I don't know. Time frame's hazy. But anyway, taking out some of the old bridges that are busted or maybe ill-conceived, trying to make it better, make the maintenance load a little bit lighter, and just keep everything riding better and smoother over there. Especially some of those bridges got crazy transitions and stuff like that. So anyway, and also getting out and cutting a lot of the trees. We actually had. I think we had more trees fall in the spring already, even probably weeks ago, than we did all winter. So we've been going out and handling some of the more complex trees that come down, but it's a good opportunity to shout out some of our guys. David's over here, Matt's over here. Got some of the folks that have gone through our chainsaw class. We're going to have another one of those coming up in the fall. I know Killian is going to try to be at that one. Chris Joyce is going to try to be at that one. Still got a couple of slots open if anybody wants to come in. We just do a little... probably be a one-day chainsaw class in the fall, but just a quick safety training, try to get you above board where you can get out and get some of the smaller stuff cut off the trail, keep everything running nice and smooth for us so we don't have to go trace down every single tree that falls on our 96 miles of trail or whatever it is that we maintain. So if you're interested in doing that, you can email us or just come see me and we can get you signed up for that, but it'll be a couple weeks after Fall Fest more than likely. So yeah, we do it. TV Matt's in town, he can say it. Other than that, yeah, the workday at Norris went really well. We hand benched a whole bunch of stuff up there for those guys to avoid a really steep section of that Marine Railway Trail. And I saw all the dirt bike guys passing us on the way out of there, headed to the brewery. So shout out to you guys. You're doing a great job on Saturday. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Very good. All right. I think Jenny's going to wrap us up with a few more details on Membership Drive and our next meeting.
There you go. Got it.
Wayne's got something. He's got his hand up in the back. Yeah, come on up to the mic, Wayne. Oh, goodness. Make sure the flag faces forward.
All right, AMBC repping. I don't know what y'all said, but I know what you didn't say. And what you didn't say is that on Friday night, yes, there is a big party. But what he didn't tell you is that there is a full night of live music. So we've got Paperwork playing that night. We've got Pat Beasley Band playing that night. And we've got Serena with her full band playing that night. Free of charge. Come on out. Last Days of Autumn, if y'all remember that brewery and the food that they used to crank out of that place. Well, now they're cranking it out of the food truck. It's called Last Days on Wheels. They're going to be doing the smoked bologna sandwich with Memphis Slaw as the special that night. Yeah, right. I know what you want. So come on out, feed your belly, feed your soul, get some live music, get some great beer, and let's just come on out and have a great time. So rain or shine, we'll be in or out, hoping to do it outside. But if the rain's too much, then we're going to move the party on inside. So come on out. And again, thank you to everybody. This club is really what got me grounded in Knoxville when I moved here 7 years ago. Yeah, exactly. It's past tense. It's what grounded me. I am grounded now in Knoxville, and what we're doing, yeah, obviously, yeah. But what we're doing next is going to be great. We'll be back, and as long as you broadcast live, I can still pipe in.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, all right. Very good. Next Level Brewing, which is on the corner of Central and Broadway. Parking around the rear and in the back. Let's make all those jokers at press room. Wish they never opened up next to a loud brewery. So that's an inside joke, I guess. Didn't land, but yeah. Central and Broadway, Friday night. Music starts at 7, and we're gonna take that all the way until about 11 o'clock that night. So come on in.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, as promised, I'm here to guilt you a little bit and talk about our membership drive that starts in May. I hope that you all are members. If you're not, you're going to want to be a member very soon. So this Friday, we have 4 new partner deals that are going to be added to the Sorba app. That is with Cherritt Creek Lodge in Big South Fork, Climbing Roots Bouldering Gym, River Sports Outfitters, and Sauna House Knoxville. So you're going to want to check your Sorba app this Friday, this weekend. Check out those deals. Definitely, please check out our other deals. Use those deals. Make sure that our partners feel loved and supported, because they are very much supporting AMBC and our members. And you can also learn more about member benefits online now at ambcknox.org/join. And there's a link that will take you to all the member benefits. Maybe if you don't have the app, you want to check out the member benefits online, and then it will convince you to download the app, hopefully. So we also have giveaways to all of our new and upgrading members through the month of May. So that means if you have a Steel membership at $39 a month or a year, you can upgrade to a aluminum membership at $50 a year, and then you'll be entered in to win a potential prize from 4 different local businesses. So we've got from Bear Paw Bikes, we have a head-to-toe bike clothing and gear setup that's $550 value. We've got Psychology Bicycles is offering a full mountain bike service and professional mountain bike fit, over $500 value. We've got River Sports Outfitters offering a stand-up paddleboard and a 3-month climbing center membership, over $700 value. And we've got Sauna House offering a free private sauna experience with up to 10 people. That's a $300 value. Plus, you will also, if you are a new member or you renew or upgrade in the month of May, you'll also be entered to win Sorba's 7 prize packages through the month of May. So if you join, renew, upgrade, you can also be entered in their prize packages, which you can find on their website as well. It will also help us if you join, renew, upgrade in May in winning a potential $500 package from Backslope Tools that Sorba is giving away to top 10 of their chapters through the month of May. So we could use y'all's help. I brought some stickers. I brought some handouts for you all. We need your help to hopefully gain some new members in the month of May. We're currently at around 530 members. Our goal is to get to 600 members. That includes families, that includes kiddos. So we would love to get to 600 members through the month of May. And please be sure to pick up a flyer to share with your friends and tell them why AMBC is so awesome and why you're part of the club. I also want to let y'all know we do not have a meeting next month because it would fall on the day after Memorial Day, and May is crazy, so we will not have a meeting, but we hope to see y'all at Outlandish, and then following that, we really hope to see y'all at National Trails Weekend as well. Am I missing anything? All right, thank you all for being here. Thank you for being online too. Woohoo!
Handouts here. Anyone wants to share these?